Hello and welcome to the second episode of Thunder Talk. Today we will be discussing news of anime, comics, video game news, YouTube news, and some political news. First off, let's go to comic news. I have recently discovered that Marvel, back in April, issued number 0 of Uncanny Inhumans. It's basically a new take on the Inhumans and bringing them more into the Marvel Universe. They put a new spin on Triton, who was once like the most buff Inhuman, but now he's like a skinnier Spider-Man body type hero. And then also Black Bolt took a change. Before he had looked like almost an antenna on his forehead. Now he has what looks like a runestone to me. I might just think that because I'm reading Magnus Chase and I'm in Norse mythology mode or something. But other than that, I don't really see much different, but I'm super hyped for it. And I really want to try to get an issue of it. Another comic that's starting out in November is they're rebooting Black Knight, because the last Black Knight had to kill himself because he was getting too dark and possessed by the ebony sword. Because every time Black Knight kills someone, he gets darker but more powerful and lusts after the power, which means he lusts at killing, and so on and so on. It's a vicious cycle. And the only way Black Knight can die is if he kills himself with the Black Knight sword. So I'm super excited for that because he's one of my favorite Marvel characters because of that character dynamic of he has to kill himself to save the world. Or he might not kill himself, he might be a good guy and not kill at all. We don't know. And another comic news about that is, for Inhumans, what surprised me was Hank McCoy, the Beast, is going to be helping them in their missions. So I don't get why Marvel's doing this, but for everything like Uncanny Avengers, they're taking the name from X-Men Uncanny and naming everything it. But I guess it's okay. I think that's it for comic news. Captain America Falcon, in the comics, he's stating to be a liberal for like everything and not racist at all, and everything's good and dandy. Well, the thing about it is the actor for Falcon, Sam Wilson, he's in a political movie that's against racism as well, and everything's good with that because I think, okay, they're both against racism. Everything's good. I mean, he's black. He can't really be racist. But the actor's endorsing Donald Trump for president. Donald Trump is the guy that says no immigrants, 0 immigrants. I don't get how an African American endorses Donald Trump. But that's just me. That's all my political news. It was just sort of an insight more than news, really. So I was just tying it into my comic news. Now on to anime news of Dragon Ball Super. I've been watching it from episode 1 to episode 15. Episode 15 came out a couple days ago. Episode 6 is coming out in 4 days. Maybe 5 days. And in episode 15, spoiler alerts, Beerus and Goku finally hit the climax of their battles. And Beerus thinks Goku's transformation to Super Saiyan God is timing out, but really, he's harnessing the power of the God into his base form. Meaning he's Super Saiyan 1, but with a normal ki aura, and everybody can detect him, but he has the power of a god. I think that this would be a perfect, like absolutely flawless way to introduce Super Saiyan 4. I mean, how else would he get 400 times stronger in the beginning of GT? By having the power of a god. That's just, to me, it could be a good bridge between training Oob and GT, and it would just work out well. And how Beerus won/lost the fight was he pretended to be asleep, in my opinion, because he was about to destroy Earth and he had his hand out like that, and then he fell asleep and the blast went into space, into nowhere. Because I think he just grew so much respect for Goku, and it was the most joking and unserious fight in DBZ history, in my opinion. Like, all other fights, like Cell and Frieza, especially Frieza, he killed Krillin, So that Goku was like, "You're about to get messed up," but Beerus was like, "Oh, thank you, Beerus, for teaching me this technique." Yada yada yada. That was a good fight, man, and stuff like that. So I think this sort of put a lighter tone on Dragon Ball in general, and also for other anime news, I don't really have much else, but I guess I'll let you guys know I'm starting Attack on Titan, and I'm on episode 8 of Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the remake. On to other news for video games. Halo 5 comes out this November, which I'm super excited for if I had an Xbox One. If anybody's selling an Xbox One, please comment below, because I would buy a used one for $300 to $350 versus a new one for $400. So please let me know. And I guess that's it for this episode. Also for video game news, Arkham Knight is coming out with a new skin pack for the tank, and there's rumors that there's gonna be a new skin pack for Batman of Elseworld and maybe Earth 2 Batman, where or Earth 3 Batman, where he kind of looks like Flashpoint but he doesn't. And I hope they do Damian Wayne skin pack. That'd be awesome and epic. That's it, guys. I guess I'll do another episode within the next week or 2 weeks. And tune in next time. And please subscribe and comment below. I love feedback. I'll catch you later.